Ubisoft was an absolute dumpster dive when this came out. Patch 1.4 is released. They tried to iron out some of the things that were drastically crap about this game. And if I'm gonna say it, like, yeah, I would. And it took me 2 seconds to literally find a gambling scene. I started looking at, instead of reading the instructions, started placing bets on this horse racing thing. Needless to say, I lost dramatically. Not really sure why, and already at a net negative. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Star Wars. And Disney has put their flavour on it because it's first set in Kanto, the part of the world that was only created after selling to Lucasfilms. And to put into context, this is just after Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. And Kanto was in the first episode of the new trilogy. We walk around this beautiful scenery and my god does it look sexy. One thing you can give them credit for is that they know how to make Star Wars look like fucking Star Wars, do you know what I mean? We speak to this alien, if you would call them an alien. Are they aliens? That's an actual question here. Like, we're aliens, are they aliens, is there such thing as aliens? We get to learn the basic mechanics of using Nix, essentially our cute little companion who does all of our pickpocketing, as well as hacking some terminals when we can't. And then we try picklocking ourselves. Essentially, it's this like rhythm-based game where you hear like a couple of ticks and you try and repeat it. So you go beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep. And one thing is very apparent throughout this entire game, the yellow paint is stripped on thick and we know exactly where we need to climb. And it's a hot take, I don't think I've ever enjoyed these climbing mechanics. I didn't enjoy them in Tomb Raider, barely enjoyed it in like the 2007 Assassin's Creed, being Ezio climbing up. It's like, it was boring.
Do your thing, Nix.
I think actually 2007 was
You got it. Hit the button, Nix.
Altair? Kay enters the nightclub scene, and once again it looks exactly how you'd expect it, a Star Wars nightclub. The only thing we're not hearing is that, and annoyingly the only thing you can do here is lean against a wall, and you can maybe invest in buying a drink, but there's nothing else. There's no like poker tables playing, there's no mingling with the crowd. You know, remember in Assassin's Creed you could just sit on any bench and just lean in and become disguised. For a game that's called Star Wars Outlaws, and it's made by the same people that had this foundation, why can you not blend into crowds and just fit in and do like a little dance, a little jiggle? Regardless, we're not shitting on the game, we're just adding our little perspective. He won't let us pass and we get our first RPG situation. We can either bribe him or we can find some additional information.
Yeah, that's my ride.
Nice speeder. Some scrub rats are outside trying to jack it.
What? Get out of my way.
Someone's fucked up your speeder, mate. You better run. Speak to the bartender. They give you that information that he's really obsessed with his speeder. You tell the guy, he'll leave. And as we build up, a blaster whipped out, ready to take the first shot, we blunder. How depressing is it to miss your first shot? We immediately went to settings, changed the sensitivity because it wasn't me that was the issue. And one thing that was really satisfying, when you shoot them in the head, they fucking die. I don't know why it's just not a thing in games anymore. It's like you can have a 15 caliber pistol. 15 caliber pistol's not a fucking gun. And it's nice, just die, 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 clicking heads, it feels good. Go, Ezio, go, run, my boy! And then we meet Bram, and this is basically the essential beginning of Star Wars Outlaws. We're looking to get our big score to get off Kanto. So Bram has some issues with one of the Syndicate factions, tells us that you need to fuck off because they keep trying to chase you because we have an issue with stealing shit. One thing leads to another, now we're helping this group out for a case to raid Silco's base. You know the big cheese at the beginning? Daddy's hungry. Well, we're going to invade his area and try and take all of his money.
We never got to see it like this.
Looks like a fun town.
You're not from here. Who's the Mark?
A boss named Slero. Runs a syndicate called Zarek Besh.
This entire playthrough, I'm picturing Han Solo in The New Hope charging with the gun and going, ah! You know that? I like to parkour, as you can see here. We're speed running for everything. With the yellow paint, it's very obvious. So what you want to do is just run and just follow the yellow paint. And here is our first combat of the game. We're needing to stealth with Nix And as we walk around, we immediately whip out the pistol and take out everyone. We get to Sliro's vault and notice this jabber eye thing on.
Hello?
Have to hack it and open through. And if I have to mention the hacking, play as a splicer. This is a person who's like a master hacker. And the hacking system in this game is pretty much Wordle. If you ever played Wordle, you have to guess a word. And if you don't get it in the right order or the right letters, it'll say or it'll give you an amber warning saying you've got the right letters, they're just in the wrong place. Eventually, you mix them around, you'll get green, it'll open. Same premise, just for splicing.
Alright then.
It turns out that it wasn't a money bust at all. The person we actually try and grab was some kind of Rebel Alliance member who got trapped by Sliro. The group of the people with us were also rebels. They shaft us and give us a little juicy zap in the back of the head, stun us, and then we wake up in front of the big cheese.
Okay, I can explain.
Regardless, Nyx helps us out and we make a break for it, running past everyone, gunning everyone down. And as we gun everyone down, we get to a certain part in the mission where they say there's an infinite supply of people coming and we have to jump onto the Trailblazer, Sliro's like baby ship he loves to pieces. And it's at this point I just want to full send seeing what will happen. I sit there for a long period of time, I did like 10 minutes just popping people.
That's fun.
The healing mechanics in this game are very easy as well. You get to like low health, you literally press your healing pot. If you need to get more healing meds, luckily enough, all the enemies seem to drop them. And you don't even have to collect them yourself, you can get Nyx to grab them. So you just can stay behind cover, clicking heads while Nyx gets you health pots.
Ha! Got it. Barriers down.
And your pistol has infinite ammo, so yeah, there's that.
Here we go.
We head onto the Trailblazer, and then boom, Star Wars Outlaws. 50 minutes in, and we've finished the prologue. So far, not too bad. The story, yeah, I don't really know much about it so far. Rebels have fucked you over, there's a big cheese. The gunplay, it's nice clicking heads. Back in the day, you might have had to do all of this stealthily, and you couldn't gun in like I did.
I'm sorry. I thought you were one of them.
We get into a gunfight and rescue this guy. This guy was in some kind of deep shit.
We don't have to do this.
He thanks us and tells us that he will help us fix the Trailblazer. In return, he also gives us a speeder. And my god, this speeder is amazing. I first got worried by seeing the distance we had to travel. I was like, this is going to be a slog, especially because the game's not overly dense in what there is around. But the speed that the speeder goes and the motion blur just kind of works, is really satisfying. And then one of the patches they done was apparently back in the day, you weren't able to shoot while driving without it going slow-mo. You know, like Deadeye in Red Dead Redemption, it was essentially that, but you had to do that every time you were in a gunfight on a speeder. Now they eliminated that, so you can get into these high action chase scenes, gunning everyone down, and it's like, yeah, if you don't look forward, you're probably gonna crash and die.
Let me see some identification.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Filthy rebel scum. And it's cool, the setting, literally after Empire, how dense this place looks. I know I literally run straight forward, but it's like I can see it already. I'm like, yeah, this looks cool, but I have a mission I need to do. I need to go and speak to one of the Pike leaders.
Hey, you. Hey, you want to meet Gorak, Pike underboss? I got a VIP invite to his private suite.
As I walk into their nightclub, I'm gifted a VIP pass from this guy.
Give you a deal.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, then it's a good thing I have this. VIP invite.
I think someone took you for a ride, kid. VIP invite.
He says in return I have to give him some credits. I was like, yeah, sure thing. Passed him the credits, and now I can enter. I didn't know I was going to get scammed. That was kind of cool. So we have to find alternative methods. We climb round, and we finally meet the king of the Pikes. I swore he did get shot in this, but it's fine.
He said, you might have some work?
What a disappointment.
What are these people called? The fish face people. So then we quickly explore what K has to offer in the RPG mechanics. And it's very limited. I wouldn't really class this as an RPG game. I'd class it as more like an action shooter. Something you progress over a period of time and you get better weapons throughout the story. If you go into it with that mindset, then it's on par with other shooters like that. Think of games like High on Life or Doom or Metro. Games where eventually over the period of time you get new weapons and become stronger. You're just doing the same here. Granted, you can only get a fucking pistol. I'm not meant to be in this area. This is a syndicate base. It's guarded by the back so I can go round and flank. Once again, this is a situation where you would probably be caught and forced to redo the mission if you got caught. But now, we can go and kill everyone. We take out every single Pike member. Literally clicking heads. It's a one shot. Even if there's loads of them, it doesn't matter. They are all dying very quickly. And for that, it's quite fun. It's an action shoot. I'm just popping heads. So Kay finds out that one of the Pike members is a spy. And although the Pike Syndicate doesn't really like us, if we give them this information, maybe he'll give us his trust and we can use that to try and find Solero. Because what we need to do now is we've got the Trailblazer and we've also got Solero on our back. We have a bit of a bounty. We need to try and clear our name. And that's pretty much the gist of Star Wars Outlaws. You are just trying to clear your name as a bounty hunter, essentially. Or an outlaw. It'd be more of an outlaw than a bounty hunter. You're not fighting anyone. And you know that pick locking stuff? The stuff I said, which is the rhythm based and the slicing. Well, in the options you can disable it entirely, so I did immediately and it changes the game. It's if you have a mechanic in the game which involves slicing or something like that and you don't want to do it, why add it? It's like they just someone's like, yeah, fuck it, it will do, but if people don't like it, we'll remove it. It's like, maybe just remove it from the get-go if no one likes it. Who goes into these games goes, you know what, the rhythm part of the game is really what sold it to me. I was really looking for a Star Wars open world game where I could play Wordle. Not to mention, this is like the first Star Wars open world game. You could kind of class Jedi Survivor, maybe. Wait, did I just make that up? Because you've got fucking loads of Star Wars open world games. You got a fucking MMO.
And, got any ion energy converters? For blasters.
You're new around here. Those aren't legal. Only syndicates have hardware like that.
Oh, okay, right.
And now we can get our first upgrade for our weapon. We need an ion energy converter. And as I walk around, I notice that there is a stormtrooper little hut. Or what do you call that? An imperial camp? Imperial outpost. Outpost sounds good. There is an Imperial outpost. So I start shooting them all. And you take them all, and then you start getting this warning thing on the top left. It's like a bounty score going, woo! And they just don't stop coming. There is a way to get rid of this. What you have to do is run away from them and find one of these outposts and disable the bounty. Apart from that, it's just an endless supply of stormtroopers coming at you. So I've unlocked the ion energy converter and now I've officially upgraded my gun. I have the ability to do this electrical zap. You'll need this for loads of puzzles. I never use it for any combat situation. And Waka, the person who was at the Trailblazer who we saved, well, he's currently fixing the ship. We now need to find the Crimson Dawn, go to an outpost which is set by Imperials and find a hidden item. I don't know what it was. I was kind of skipping the story here, but we just have to go to space. We go to space. What do we see? Stars. An Imperial fleet.
Turn around or prepare to be fired upon.
Negative. Our Darius G-class freighter ran into some trouble. Had to switch to this ship for your, cargo delivery of precious minerals. Precious, very legal minerals.
Follow the TIE escort into docking bay 3.
And it took every inch. I shouldn't say inch. It took all my effort to not want to shoot this TIE fighter here. You lock on and he says, please follow me. And he was like, ooh, and I was just like, please. Oh, just press the trigger. Turns out you can't because I did try. And then we get the old Star Wars classic. They enter in from the front, we leave from the back. Starting our first stealth mission on an Imperial base. And honestly, who would have thought it? When you're not forced to do stealth, I kind of wanted to try out stealth. I enjoyed it and I was not really getting bored. Look how sick it is that I take out these 3 people. I start gunning down everyone on this Imperial ship. I don't know what happened to the stealth. I just started shooting. It is fitting that KKS can take out an entire Imperial ship by herself, just gunning every single one of them down. Was this in the base game? I don't know. That, like, someone who completed the game at the beginning, was you able to do this? Because it actually had an effect on the story. Not in like a RPG way.
It's what I get for being so smart. All the governor's bribes, kickbacks, shady deals, they all go through me.
All right, Boss Knock. Wipe all the peg debts you have on record.
Someone wants to get Gork in trouble, huh?
Extraction cruiser.
I've had a long time to plan this, intruder. Get it moving from that time.
Your job was to
Okay,
now
Boss Knock.
escort
What do I
this
do?
head. Was the reason you were here all along, this head of intelligence that was floating. You needed to escort it away. But this whole part had this whole stealth mechanic. But because I killed everyone, there was no stealth needed. I could literally just walk through. We give it back to It's a Trap for it to be a Crimson Dawn member who we're working with as well. Don't the Crimson Dawn have Darth Maul? Or is that just... I remember seeing that in Solo. And for me to proceed, I need to upgrade my speeder. I need some kind of boost to get through some dirt. And the gameplay loop has been pretty much collect something, come back, collect something, come back. And I think I've done that nearly every single mission. And there seems to be a trend, and spoiler alert, that is every single mission in this game. So what we do is we go and get this booster. It takes me a while to figure out where I need to go because I first start trying to explore all the upgrade options. You can upgrade through stats and do missions for different vendors, and that will open up different perks. Unlike an RPG where you have a variety of things to select, it is more or less an A or B option here, or even to the point it's just an upgrade itself. So it's like you don't have any choice, you just get a better version of what you've got already. We get the booster, and after we've done that, we need to now go to get the last thing we need for the Trailblazer, essentially the way for us to hyperdrive. And on our travels, a lot of parkour later.
All right. Authorization granted. Just need to grab the nav computer.
I mean, I knew what she needed. I know what she's been through. I'm the one who fixed her.
You're gonna kill me for a
No.
ship?
For the Trailblazer.
Neither can I.
Soliro's syndicate members are coming as well. And there's also a girl who's trying to assassinate her, who is also a bounty member. So we've got Soliro on our case, we've got his syndicate on our case, we've got the Empire on our case, we have a bounty hunter Soliro is hired on our case. Kay is doing very well. But regardless, someone does help us. And it's this robot. My god, the robot is sick. In my eyes, the robot is actually really cool.
I said, run.
The robot belongs to a guy called Jaden. He's sitting on our ship and he's telling us the only way for us to get away from this bounty that Soliro has done is for us to help him on a mission. What is the mission? Well, we need to go into Soliro's base and hack it again in the same vault and take all of his money.
You don't betray Jalen, and I don't blast you.
Turns out I can't kidnap the robot. The robot's programmed, so if we try and shoot Jaden, the robot will kill us. His name's ND5, I believe. So then once we've done that, we can now finally enter into hyperdrive. We need to find 3 different people. They need to help us on this mission to go and take out Soliro. We're now on the 2nd planet, and this new syndicate is fucking sick. It's all like the Queen Hive and stuff like that, and they all follow the Queen.
I mean, sounds like you've got Crimson Dawn spies to find.
You are clear to go.
Could try and go stealth here, but I try it. I just prefer running and shooting everyone. There's not a lot of variety when it comes to your gun. You have fast blaster mode or single blaster mode. Eventually can upgrade to either stun, electric, or an explosive single fire shot. You can't gain additional ammo for these guns, so once you run out of your clip, they're officially gone. So it's a little bit minimal. It is a little bit minimal.
A holo tracker. Used to belong to Czech.
Look, I'm not really into politics or taking down queens.
But what that was us finding our first member, him saying, would you like to join us? But if you do, I would like you to help me in defeating this hive queen, and you can choose if you want to kill him or not. Regardless, I have played 5 hours of this game. Got to a point where we've nearly completed the first, like, half of the game. I want to know your thoughts. I did action through it. I was shooting everyone. It did feel satisfying. The world does look beautiful. The format of the game is very much the same. You do go from A to B, and then in the B section, it's like a big base or something that you should be stealthing through or gunning through. You'll get to a point where you need to hack something, grab something, or follow someone. And then once you've done that, you'll come back to the start where you got your quest originally. We gave it a go. We tried it. I would say it's a solid 6. I don't think that's a bad score. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And do I try and complete this game? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.